to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, Spirit, how do you want to do this message? Lead, guide, and direct me. Use whatever gifts you can use that you've given me. Help me to get a message for spiritual growth for the collective. Let's see what prayer Spirit would give us first. There was a lot of songs that came through. The one that came through the strongest was that Journey song, Faithfully. It's an old song. It's about starting a family on the road being a bad idea. Like somebody might be an entertainer. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. And I've recently had a situation in my life where I've encountered somebody who really lied on me, and it surprised me. Like, it took me by surprise, because when we were talking, they were agreeing with me and going above and beyond to even talk about their own selves. But then they went back and told somebody and got me in trouble. Not trouble, but I was just warned to be careful about that person. Alright, so from now on we won't be having any discussions at all. Alright, what virtues are you working on in the collective? Not you can't trust everybody, collective. Everybody's not worthy of your trust, and there are people with mental illness out there who have different kinds of disorders that make them susceptible to troublemaking. You're going to be loyal to your responsibilities, for one thing. Good. That's good. And it has to do with being grateful that you have responsibilities and having money, stewardship. Loyal to your responsibilities and having gratitude for the fact that you have things that Spirit has given you. Alright, what overall tarot energy represents how you're working in this collective, Spirit? A lot of cards, Spirit. The Hermit in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Strength upright, and Judgment in reverse. So you've been soul searching about something that involves your happiness. Let's just say it like that. And you used bad judgment in a situation, but you're strong and you know that you can overcome this. You're going to overcome this. There's about to be a tower that's going to show you that you can overcome this. So let's pull out the energy oracle and see what it has to say to us today. You're soul searching. We have Virgo, we have Leo here twice, Aries, Sagittarius, we have Libra, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius again. So we have Leo here 3 times. A broken heart in the 4th chakra. So someone's heartbroken, they don't want to talk about it. There's a man holding a heart, and there's a heart that's broken. So there's a man that has gotten hold of your heart and broke it, it looks like. Reverse any roles you need to. Financial constraints and a broken heart. We want that destroyed in a relationship quicker than anything, fighting about money. And maybe you're in a relationship with somebody, you're fighting with them about money, and you're soul searching about what would make you happy here. And what's true and what's not true, because your judgment's off right now. Alright, Spirit, what would you say to the collective? The Angel of Strength came out with a contract, and the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra. It's like your heart chakra's blocked. You're closed off to love. You've closed your heart off to love. And it's because of the strength that you've gained from the hurt, the pain, the misery of some kind of relationship. It could be any kind of relationship. It could be a parent, it could be a co-worker. Because if you're under contract, it could be anything that has you under contract. You're miserable. Alright, Spirit, what do we need to know about today? What's the biggest challenge of today? What's our biggest challenge of today? I got two that fell on the floor, so I'm going to take them. I had to reach for them. Your biggest challenge today is to see your parents as tiny children who need love and realize that you prosper wherever you go. So this is about you and your parents in some way. Alright, what's being hidden? That your life, why did I say wife? That your life works beautifully. Alright, what's being shown? That you're going to forgive yourself and realize that freedom is your divine right. Alright, what's going to happen next here to straighten this out? What's going to happen next? You're going to realize that it's safe to look within, that you have to look within. It's always about looking within, and we see that you don't really want to look in. You're in reverse. Your Hermit card and your happiness are in reverse. So right now, maybe you don't have the courage, the strength to look within to see the truth. There's a truth you're not wanting to see. And then on the bottom of the deck is, I'm at peace with my sexuality. There's some kind of truth you're not wanting to see, but you have to see it. Alright, I'm going to move these so I can see my tarot deck here. And I'm going to pull tarot on this. And we're going to use the Psychic Tarot because it's not about love as much as it's about us. Somebody had to make a sacrifice here. That's like the Hanged Man, I think, and stand your ground. This card turned over. Being bored and discontent was turned over. The only card turned over. So maybe somebody is bored and discontent. Alright. What's being hidden? So you're unhappy, you're bored, you're not content. You want to overcome this. What's being shown? Whoa. A lot is being shown. That you want to have harmony with somebody. It looks like a relationship between a man and a woman. This could be your parents. Maybe you want your parents to get along. Or that could be you and your significant other. What's being shown is that this harmony is moving forward real fast towards the shadow, the moon. It looks like there's a relationship ending, and it's going to happen soon. Because somebody's very bored, and they just can't, secretly they've gotten triumph, victory. Clarify the victory. It has to do with they know they have spiritual strength, and we see that here in their heart chakra. Remember the heart chakra is in reverse? It's like somebody doesn't love you, but spiritually you're strong and you love yourself. And because you love yourself and you know that your life works beautifully, you're not letting any of this bother you. You want things to be harmonious, but you realize that they're moving towards something dark. There could be secrets being kept from you. Let's see if we can go a little deeper and find out what's going on here. Show me how this happened, please. Show me how this happened. Somebody was kept waiting. Somebody's angry because they've been pushing your button and you've been waiting. Alright, what's being hidden? That there's a lot of drama and divine timing is at play. And what's being shown? That there's a lot of drama in your house right now. That somebody's having to please themselves. There's no sex in this relationship. Somebody's all in their head. Their love is dying and they're fantasizing about somebody else. Alright, what's going to happen next? They're going to look to see if the grass is greener. Don't lose hope. They're pretending that they forgive you. But this is not the right time. So they want to see if there's other better options. But don't lose hope because they're just pretending. So they're pretending like they want to start seeing other people and play the field. But Spirit says forgive them. It's not even the right time for that to happen anyway. They just have a desire to win. So somebody's being an arrogant butt, causing a lot of arguments and fights. Alright, Spirit, how else can I get some more information for the collective about this situation? Let's pull a couple of these and see what comes out. It might give us some depth. May have some depth. Flower Spirit. We only got one card, so that's what we're going to go with. Flower Spirit and Sea Witch. Yeah, you got you're not giving them any. You got that thing locked down. No sex from here, Bubba. That looks like it could be a child. Could just be a really petite person. Flower Spirit. This card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. She listens with her heart to her friends and provides soothing care and provides a soothing caress when their edges get prickly. By enjoying life and keeping a playfulness in heart, she is secure of inspiration and joy. A childlike vision helps her helps her see the good in all things, especially herself. So you listen. You're an empath, probably. You listen to others. You probably feel lonely though, like nobody ever has time to listen to you. Truly listen to you. Sea Witch. This small mermaid is called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. Her hair always behind her, like flowing tentacles. She holds a windmill in her hand and propels her forward. A wide-eyed fish is her loyal companion on her ocean journeys. She is young and uses the magic of childlike thinking to dance in the waves, marveling at the wonders of life. So somehow there's a sense of childlikeness. Maybe somebody's being childish. Show me how did this happen? You have a spiritual connection. A lot of cards came out. You have a spiritual connection. Somebody was fantasizing, had an infatuation. And there was despair because they needed to be established. They needed a place to live. You have a spiritual connection. You're infatuated. You're in despair. And you want to get established. Spirit's saying you need to be more playful. Be more childlike. You have to have the faith of a child. I'm working on this in divine timing, secretly. Alright, what's being hidden? That there's somebody who got misunderstood. Alright, what's being shown? That somebody is concealing something. What are they concealing? That flew out. That they're clinging to something. What are they clinging to? Ooh. They're about to run. This person is hiding the fact that they're clinging to running, ghosting, disappearing, holding on, obsessing, and watching, and they're fixing to ghost somebody. Alright, what's going to happen next? I knew that was coming out. There's got to be some upheaval because somebody feels trapped and they're a secret admirer. They're watching this person that they're clinging to and that they're hiding. And they're ready to run. They want to get away. They feel like this other relationship is affecting their self-esteem. What might be the outcome here? Somebody's going to run wild instead of letting this cause them to purr, to cry, to heal. You've lost hope. You've lost hope in this situation. Alright, show me a little bit more about how this happened. It was chemistry. Passion and chemistry. What was being hidden? That you were closed off, guarded, and resistant to starting something new, like a new job or moving to a new house. But secretly now you're open to this idea. What's being shown? That you're taking care of yourself because you're waiting on your wish fulfillment. You're gonna have a wish fulfillment, but right now you just have to take care of yourself. Alright, and what's gonna happen next? Beautiful. You're going to have a family, a home, and a commitment. Somebody's, oh my, wow. They're thinking about how to get structures so they can have this Ace of Pentacles and this wish fulfillment. And in doing so, they're having an ego death. Their ego is being killed off. And so are their fears and limitations that they've had. What the holdup in this relationship is. Somebody here has a lot of pride, they have a lot of vanity, they have a lot of fear, they're afraid to look within to do the shadow work, and that's what's been causing all the problems here. Alright, now let's pull this tarot. Why is the Hermit in reverse? Because of an Empress who's been waiting. And it's a friend of yours that's been waiting and hoping. Why is the Sun in reverse? Because of the Queen of Pentacles that's wishing. This could be you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or this could be this Empress who's been wishing and waiting. They're waiting for their happiness. They're waiting for this to happen so they can be this Empress, so they can stand in this power. But let me tell you something. You got to stand in that power first. You're having nightmares. You're having anxiety about this. And it could be coming from the fact that this person is thinking about you or they're heavily in your energy. But whatever is causing your anxiety, what's causing anxiety here? You being unhappy about this ghosting and being confused about it. Why is Strength here? Because of the Devil in reverse, being ripped apart in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Because you know you're strong enough to overcome these strong desires, being hurt, and your friends are involved in this somehow. Maybe it happened at a party. They may have met somebody new. They may have met this Queen of Pentacles, and you're actually the Empress. And you're confused. You're like, why did they do this to me? Why are they about to leave me for this new person? Why is Judgment here? Because this person has been very dishonest with you. They've learned some lessons, but they've been unawakened, and they have no boundaries. They have very little boundaries. Why is the Tower here? Oh my goodness. Because somebody is willing to fight for this. And that bickering and fighting that's been happening, they're deciding that they're going to take their love elsewhere and have a sexual encounter with somebody. Can you give me some hint as to what's going on here? It was something that was forbidden in the past. And they kept you waiting when you had a strong desire to have sex with this person. Or you maybe think it's going to be a long wait before you get to have this sexual encounter. What's the truth, Spirit? That somebody's coming out of a helpless and hopeless place. Remember the Hanged Man? And this is leading to emotional fulfillment. Where's the collective out here? Collective, you have big dreams. Where's your person? They're being guided towards justice into a crossroads. Why are they at a crossroads? Because they're seeing signs and having recognition. Alright, what's connecting the two here? Oh my God. That the answer is going to be yes. And there's a soulmate that they want to talk about or talk to. What do they want to talk to them about? The inner child that they need to be. You have to do some inner child work. They want to say yes. Clarify what they're saying yes to. It doesn't look like it's the soulmate. It's something inspirational that happened last spring. Clarify that further. It was a separation and also some destruction. You may have separated from this person because they left you for this soulmate. Clarify the big dreams you have. That you want to have union. You're thinking about having union with this person. Is that going to happen? As soon as they get unbound, right now they're stuck. What are they doing to get unstuck? They're watching you being patient since last summer. And they have regret. But that's not what they're doing to get unstuck. They're awakening about going in a new direction. And having a fresh start. Alright, what do we need to know out of here about how this happened? There was an addiction and a past life love. What's being hidden? They're making a decision. What's being shown? That they're awakening and they're healing. And what's going to happen next? Dang, the cards flying everywhere. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to open up to talk to you more. Because they realize that you've been on different pages about an obsession and taking a leap of faith. Clarify obsession in different pages. It's about your stability. Alright, what about leap of faith? They're going to take care of themselves when it comes to something strictly sexual. What are they going to do? They've interfered in this and they've stopped that strictly sexual behavior. And they're waiting. They've decided to wait until they see you and be abstinent. Yeah, they broke up with this person. They broke the sexual stuff up. Anything else we need to know here? That somebody's going to be released and there's going to be rejection. Can you clarify the rejection? Use your intuition. It's fate. And there's a lot of chemistry. Remember we talked about chemistry early on. Alright, what kind of healing? Put cards back in the wrong deck. Okay, what kind of healing does the collective need, Spirit? You need healing in your family and tribe, help from above, and self-love. That's beautiful. And you need to stop having so much pride. Let the pride go. Let the pride go. Practice humility. All right, angels, how are you helping the collective? How are you helping the collective? You're working in our thoughts. You're giving us the vision to see the truth, to see miracles, to have knowledge, and to have purity. How are you working in their person? Do you have a partnership, fire, passion, and hope, and power? We already saw power one time. Let's see what's going on with your money. What's going on with the collective's money today, Spirit? There's about to be a shift and a change. Somebody's about to get a shift and a change. Clarify that change. It has to do with your business, your life purpose, and juggling. What's going to be the outcome? Crafter from home. And beginning to look for a new place to live. Real estate. You're crafting, you might be building a home so you'll have a new house. Anything else that's going to happen today? Somebody may give you a gift, or they're planning to give you a gift. And there's my entertainer. There's an entertainer on this channel that rides a tour bus even. You're probably famous. Alright, what's going to be the outcome for the entertainer? Spirit said you need to be careful, entertainer. When it comes to the media, because your money can come to a halt, you're going to have a conflict. And it's about who was inspired, and a caution. You're fighting over who was inspired, who was the where the inspiration came from. What if they're cautious? What'll be the outcome? Be careful about a fight. Your spirituality is here. Use your spirituality and your gifts, and you'll learn something from this. What about the other person or people involved? They're going to end up by themselves because they're just temporarily there. You've been sharing this with them because they do odd jobs. Maybe they're just somebody who works filling in sometimes in your entertainment. You might want to think about getting rid of that person. Talk to me about that. Yeah. Legal. There's something legal that would bring you happiness. You might have a contract with this person, but you're going to celebrate the fact that there's no options. And a mechanic on the bottom of the deck. Alright, I think we're going to end it there. Is there anything else? Let's get one of these. One card, Spirit, if I may, for the collective. Thank you so very much. That's way more than one card. I'm going to put these back because I want one. Thank you so very much. That's what I thought. Okay, number 21 is Starborn. Starborn. You have a strong spiritual connection with the universe. Trust your intuition and your inner feelings about things, especially when the inner feeling is at odds with the appearance of something. Sometimes it is when it seems like the least is happening that the most important thing is actually taking place. You just cannot see it yet. You have a special and deeply spiritual life purpose to fulfill. You cannot get there with logic and planning. Your spirit knows how to guide you, and the universe knows how to support you. Following your heart along your spiritual path is going to lead to your best, brighter, and most beautiful life success. And then number 20, which is the very first one before that one. You don't need to adjust your dreams to fit in with what others say is realistic, sensible, or practical. Why seek to limit the power of the universe with negative expectations? By uncompromising with your heart wisdom, listen to what your heart wants and yearns for, and believe that the universe has put those desires there and will show you every step to take to fulfill them. Do not allow someone else to make you feel like you should change who you are or what your heart really yearns for, not even a tiny bit, not even for a single second. So somebody may feel like you need to change something about your entertainment, but Spirit's saying trust yourself because you know what's best. You have your own intuition in this situation. All right, who are we speaking to? ENCNU. This could be a V or a C, an F, and the number 2. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Well, collective. There you go. It's an R. It's an R. WJMUCH, number 11. IV4, JEMGF. FIJNLPW1. HECDRHOE12. SRIPPCD12. Oh, that's kind of strange. I know 12 is significant to CD. FKODDJO8. FK. DEENPNP5. Alright, please, Holy Spirit, for this sign, or for this sign, for this reading. And I haven't forgotten Taurus and Libra, but I've been instructed to hold off on those for a few days. And I also have gotten interaction from 2 people that commented on that reading. I just saw one of them's email yesterday afternoon, real late at night. And the other one we talked over the weekend, and I'm going to do hers by video. So I will respond to your email. I just didn't have time last night. I had to get ready for bed and get Rosemary to bed. But I'm definitely doing these private readings for y'all. I was a little under the weather and very exhausted over the weekend, and I didn't know why. I feel a lot better now, though. Oh, wow. Somebody's got an engagement ring showing up. There's going to be an engagement for somebody. There's a piece of rechargeable crystal. Strong is beautiful. An elephant. A rat or a mouse. A ghost. Somebody's about to get ghosted. And I think they know it. Or you're about to ghost somebody else. And I think you know it. They don't, but you do. Find joy in the journey. Eiffel Tower. Baby feet. Somebody might be having a baby. or you might already have a baby. There's something legal going on here. There's a bee, there's a sunflower, there's a fish, there's a tulip, there's a flower, a feather, a magnet, another fish, a shell. Your name could be Shell. A little bow for a little girl, or a bow tie, and a family tree. A lot of references to spring and to fish. So maybe you're a Pisces or you're dealing with one, or maybe you just love fish, you love to go fishing, you love the ocean, you love the creek, you love the water, whatever the case may be. Alright, I hope you got something out of this reading and that you will let me know that you did by liking this video, so that I will know that my work is useful and helpful to you all. And thank you to those who always watch and comment on my videos. It helps to keep me feeling like I'm doing something useful, because I'll be honest with you, now that I'm working, I could easily give this up, but I don't want to. And the only reason I don't want to is because, first of all, I love doing it. Second of all, I love you all. And if there's anybody that's getting something out of this, it doesn't have to be 100,000 people. I'm not worried about numbers. Spirit's in control of the numbers. Spirit knows who wants to be here, who needs to be here, and will bring here to us who is meant to be here, because I want this channel to be people who are truly looking for ways that they can change their life and grow in a spiritual manner. Alright, I'm going to pull one more thing for you before we go. So, if you already jumped off, you're going to miss that, but that's okay. Alright, Magic Oracle, what would you say to the collective? What message does the collective need to hear this morning? Soon you will be celebrating a big win. Soon you will be celebrating a big win. Alright, collective. I love you. Bye-bye.